Welcome to Smart Notebook tutorial number 1.
Today we will be going over basic toolbar functions, how to import interactive files, and how to create and edit with Activity Builder. So when you open up Smart Notebook, this is the page you will see. Right now we will just be focusing on the toolbar. So right here you can add a page or delete a page. You can undo that if you choose. Right here you can add in a ruler and a compass, and you can manipulate that on screen. If you want to hide the protractor and ruler, you can do so by doing this. If you want to add a table, you can do so as well. And you can just simply type in what you want to include. If you want to type, you just simply type. Let's say we're focusing on Canada for today in geography. You can add in a star, any shape you would like, any color that you would like as well. You can change it. Add in some nice stars, hearts if you want, circles, squares, triangles. You can use a pen tool to draw, and you can also erase. Over here, you can add stuff to your toolbar, which is up here. So you just simply drag the pin page up in your toolbar and it will appear in your toolbar. So if you're wondering how to import a game into your Smart Notebook, you can go to Google, type in Smart Exchange, and you click on the first link that pops up. Make sure this is set to Canada so you get more Canada-friendly activities. So for this instant, we're going to click Social Studies. You can search for specific things that you would like, all grades, but we're going to pick grade 7 for now, so you can choose whatever grade you would like to focus on. You can press go. So as you can see, there are many different options right here. So you're going to click preview to make sure that this is something you want to download. Press download, and you'll see it down at the bottom if you have Google Chrome. So you will open up that file, and as you can see, the students can come up to the smartboard, move the provinces where they go and the territories as well. Right here we have just a fun little magnifying glass, shows all the provinces and territories. And we have a fun little game. So you just press start, Saskatchewan, right here, British Columbia, so on and so forth. So it is that simple. So again, that's Smart Exchange that you Google.
So now we're going to look at some of the activity options that you have in Smart Notebook. So these include some pre-made activities that are already there and accessible for you to use, and the activity builder that allows you to actually make your own activity. So if we click right up here, we can see as it loads, there will be a lesson activity builder lab. In this lab, users have made their own more complex activities that they have offered for everyone else to use. So we can look down here, so we have flip out, some fill in the blanks, matching games. You can preview all of the activities, and then if you like them, you can add the activities onto your Smart Notebook for you to use in the future. Some other pre-made activities, the ones that you can edit quite easily, you can go over to the gallery here, and in this gallery you'll find gallery essentials, lesson activity toolkit, activity examples, and then some of the warehouse items. So if we click on Lesson Activity Toolkit 2.0, here you'll see that we'll have activities, games, graphics, and a bunch of different resources that you can load right onto your Smart Notebook. So if we click Activities, for example, and we'll just move this down so you can view more of them, you'll see that there are a bunch of different choices. So we can do word guessing, we can do arranging sentences, multiple choice, image arranging, anagrams. So for this demonstration, we'll use a multiple choice. So if I click the multiple choice, and then I'll just scroll back up so we can see our options, you can choose from a bunch of different colors here. My favorite's teal, so let's use that one. So you click and you drag onto your screen, and it'll add it on. So it'll load up, and then you can create your own quiz. If you want to change the viewing, because this seems a little zoomed in, you can head up to your toolbar, click View, Zoom, and then you can choose how you want to view it. So let's click 100% so we can just see all of it. Perfect. So now you can edit your own quizzes, multiple choice questions. So if we click Edit, we can just click OK there. We can click Edit here, and then we can type in our question. We can type in our answers. We can also change the number of questions we have. So here, my computer is being a little slow, but it should show me options of 1 to 10 number of questions. We could click however many we want. For this sake, we'll click 1. Our question here. So for instance, if we're going to stick with more of a geography theme, we can say, what continent is the country China on? And then we can answer A, B, C, or D. So we can put in Europe as one answer. We could put North America. How about we put in Antarctica? And then for answer D, we'll actually put Asia, the correct answer. So then we can go down and select our correct answer, D. So once we've finished and we've put in all of the number of questions, for now I'm just going to do one question. You click OK, and then it's finished. So then students can have an opportunity to go on the smartboard and click what the answer is. So we click Asia, it's correct. And then if you had more than one question, you would go through all of the questions and then click Finish. Here it'll show you a rating. So this is just one of the many different activities that are already up and ready for you to use. All you have to do is edit. The next one you could do is actually build your own activity. So we can go to over here, this is our activity builder. What we're going to need for our activity builder are objects. So if we're going with the geography theme, the objects I might select are continents and flags that represent countries. In order to do this, I would go to my gallery to find the different objects. First, before I click that, I'm going to open up a new page to start that on. Pardon my screen while my computer freezes a little. So then we'll go over here to where our gallery images are, and we'll click Gallery Essentials. In our Gallery Essentials, you'll see that we have a bunch of different subjects, so arts, geography, math, anything you might want. We'll click Geography, and then I'm going to click Maps, scroll down to the world, which is already open, and then I'm going to click Continents. So for the continents, I'm going to throw on a bunch of them, so you just click and drag right over, and they'll be added to your activity. This activity that I'm making is more of a matching activity. So I need now the flags that I can match to the different continents. So here I'm going to head back up into my Gallery Essentials, which are already opened. Okay, and I'm going to click Flags. Now here I have the different continent flags. So for instance, I can go to North America and I can find the Canadian flag. So we'll throw in the Canadian flag right there. And then I could head to Asia, perhaps find a flag of China. So these are how you gather your different objects. For time's sake, I've already assembled some flags and the continents in order on another sheet. So that way I can just start going into how to build your activity. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here onto our activity and click Activity Builder. So in order to make our activity now, we have our objects and then the objects that we're going to match. So what we'd have to do, it says 0 activity objects on page. So now we need to make the objects. So I'm going to click North America, head back to my activity builder, and clicked Edit. So my selected object here is North America, and Edit. Now North America is seen as an object. These are my options for my object. I can accept other objects once they are placed over this main object, or I could reject them. So I could add in the flags that are North American flags and accept them, and then I could reject the other flags that are on other continents. You would do this until all of the flags were accepted or rejected onto a certain continent. Once the continents have all been completed, then you can put this game up onto the smartboard and have your class or your friends try this game out by clicking and dragging the flags to the appropriate continents. And that's how you use the activity builder.
Thank you for watching our tutorial. Join us next time for tutorial number 2, Smart Notebook videos featuring Justin Bieber. What do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no.